drawing every single day has had such a massive benefit in my life as an artist. Let's have a talk about some of the main reasons why it's been such a big impact, some of the things that I think you should implement in your workflow, and just some of the main reasons why I think it's such a benefit to every single person, no matter what type of art you do, to get into the habit of drawing every single day. Now, when we start talking about something like drawing every single day, I want to make it very, very clear. They don't have to be completely finished artworks. They don't have to be your best work ever. The main idea here is to be drawing or sketching something every single day. This can be for 30 seconds, 2 minutes, 10 minutes, spend an hour on it if you want. The main thing is we're sitting down each and every day, something that I do myself and I absolutely love doing. When we start looking at not needing to finish these pieces, to have them as a process to get these ideas out of our head or practice new techniques or just to get into the habit of drawing, I think we really start to open ourselves up as artists, and it really allows our creative process to flow, and we can learn things a lot better as well. First of all, when we look at drawing every single day, I think it's really important to look at the first step, and that is you're going to see a massive improvement in your motor learning skills. Specifically, this is the type of learning your brain needs to tackle new techniques or new methods and become fluid with them. Obviously, the better you are with your motor skills, the faster things are going to become to you, and overall your art is going to come much faster, and you're going to feel like things are just easier for you to do. So it sounds very obvious to say, but obviously drawing every day and increasing these motor learning skills is just going to make you all-round better artist, no matter what your final medium is, whether you're a painter, whether you're a digital artist. It doesn't really matter. The act of sketching every day, the base idea is to improve those motor learning skills. The second benefit I want to talk about today when it comes to drawing every single day is how much faster you're going to get. This flows directly on from the first point I made about motor learning skills, but drawing faster is a great thing, and there's no right or wrong speed to draw at, but if you can essentially get your ideas out at a much faster rate, no matter what they look like. Again, I sketch a lot, so for me, it's not about the finished artwork, it's more about the process, and sometimes I just want to get an idea down, and I might come back and revisit that later. I might turn it into digital artwork, I might even turn it into a painting, who knows what it's going to be, but the idea is if I can get that out faster, I can move on to more and more ideas, and every day this process becomes easier and easier. So the second benefit to drawing every single day is the speed in which you're going to start drawing the things you want to draw, and everything's going to become so much more fluid. The third benefit I want to talk about today is that drawing every day will actually make you start to see the world in a different way. I know this is a little bit philosophical, this one, but it is very, very true. When you start drawing every day, sketching, whatever it may be, you're going to start seeing things in a different manner, so to speak. You'll start to see the way objects are put together. You'll start to see other things you want to draw. And because you're drawing or sketching every single day, you're going to be very curious about things. You might have had a very limited pool of ideas to draw from before that because maybe you were very reliant on knowing what you could and couldn't draw. But when you do draw every day, you start to get out of your own head and you start to see things, and you might want to experiment with them. And this is a really, really great benefit. So many things I'm drawing today or yesterday or the day before, a year ago, I never thought I'd be drawing those things, or I never thought I could. But because I'm experimenting every day, I'm getting out of my own head and I'm just listening to my mind and what I want to draw, and I'm not caring too much because at the end of the day, not many people see these sketches that I'm doing every single day. It's more about me and my process, and before you know it, I'm perfecting the way I want things to look. So it is definitely a big benefit that you'll start seeing the world in a different way. So moving right along from the 3 benefits I've talked about, we're just going to touch on how long you should be drawing every day. Now, this is going to be different for everyone. It's going to be very dependent on how much time you actually have to draw with. I personally think everyone can find a couple of minutes a day, and sometimes that's all you need. Personally, unless I'm working on a commission piece for a client or something really, really important to me, I may only draw for 5 minutes each day. Again, it's not about producing a finished piece of art for me from each session. It's more about the practices I'm putting into place. Personally, I'm working on my perspective a lot more in my sketches. So that's something that I'm really trying to get better at and understand a lot more. So for me, I might start out with 1 minute of just free drawing, whatever comes to my mind. And then I might do another couple of minutes on finalizing that sketch a little bit more. And then by the end of it, I'm laying down some really nice power lines. I'm starting to finalize the way it's going to look. And then I'm just going to put that pencil down. I'm going to close the book and I'm going to come back to it tomorrow. Again, this isn't about spending your whole entire day drawing. Personally, I don't know if I could draw every hour of the day, even though that does sound amazing. I don't think my mind is built for it. I'm more of a short burst person when it comes to expressing my artistic self. So for me, 5 to 10 minutes a day of sketching is absolutely perfect. And it's surprising how quick those days can build up. So before I knew it, I was 10 days in of everyday sketching, and then I was 20, and then all of a sudden it was a month, and then it was 2 months, and it's something that I personally couldn't live without now. So I encourage every single person out there to start drawing every day. Again, it can be pencil on paper, it could be digital art on your iPad. It doesn't really matter. It's more about the process. It's about setting those habits. Before you know it, you'll be 10 steps ahead of where you were even a couple of days ago, and you'll be trying out new techniques, and we'll all become better artists. So get out there, give it a go, draw every single day, and I'll catch you in the next video.